most of the things I'm making, I have a personal connection to, and I'm like channeling that into it. And like I said, it's adding to the conversation. That's my favorite part, because these are artists or brands or anything like that that mean so much to me. And so I'm getting to kind of put my own little spin on it. And then also the spin of like who it's for. So it's like, it's not just about me, it's about them. And it's about these like, this is what we live our lives for. I'm Erin McDermott, and this is the story of my business, Ventura Highway Tie Dye. University, and I study advertising, and I minor in graphic design at the Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design, or MIAD, so I have kind of dual citizenship there. So that it's been perfect. I've gotten to do the kind of advertising side of things at Marquette and learn about that and marketing and social media and things like that and how to sell things. And then at MIAD, I can really focus on design and kind of using visual language to effectively communicate, so that's been perfect. I was inspired by, with these, the Japanese style, I guess, of art and design called the ukiyo-e, of like floating figures. So it's kind of like flat colors with some pop art mixed in. So I was really inspired by that, like taking classes at MIAD and learning about design history. That's been really cool because it's inspired my work a lot. So that's been one of my main inspirations, because I'm obsessed with Japanese design and Tokyo in general. And so learning about that's really cool. I'm also really inspired by tattoo design. So as you can see in some of these, last year I was really into that. So these are like, I made this last summer, like old style tattoos. I started to look at those and kind of the designs that went into that. So I thought that was really cool. So I sort of made my own rendition of it. I'm very inspired by what I'm kind of currently into at the time, and then I'll just kind of, life imitates art, art imitates life. It's all connected. It's all like a part of me, and it's all an extension of me, like I said earlier. So it's not like it's like art something that I do, it's like art is something that like I am. This is a painting that I made with my hands when I was 3 years old. You can see the little 3-year-old baby handprints. It's so cute. I was always had like paint. I would put it all over my body and just like paint when I was little. There was really no stopping that. But I like this and I kept this because I just think that it speaks to, volumes about like who I am and where I'm going and everything. Art in general, and in this case tie-dye, is just like everything I do is an extension of myself and the things that I care most about. So it's pretty much all driven by like my deep, like innate desire to honestly need to like just constantly be making things. I can't sit still. I need to always be making something. Otherwise, like I feel very restless, and it's all like a lot of it's driven by music, and this is how this all started. So it's a beautiful summer morning, and I happen to be awake, and my best friend calls me, and she's like, she just got a job at California Pizza Kitchen right up the street, and she decides like they were really hard on her and they were really mean to her about some minor dress code violation on like her first day. So she was really upset. So I went over there in the morning and I was like, it's okay. And she's like, I'm gonna quit this job. And I'm like, honestly, more power to you. So she gets on the phone, quits her job, and then she also like, her sister, who's also Rachel, who's also like, it's her twin sister, both my best friends, and she had just purged all of her clothes, so she had all these extra clothes laying around, and my dad had just made tie-dye for some reason, So I think he was helping my sister with like, she was tie-dyeing uniform shirts for her friends as like a senior prank. So there was extra tie-dye at my house, and then we had Rachel's clothes, and we're like, okay, we need something to do today. Kelly just quit her job. Like, the kid I was nannying for wasn't out of school yet because it was just in the beginning of summer. So we just like put 2 and 2 together. I brought over the tie-dye, and we just spent the afternoon just like experimenting and just tie-dyeing all these shirts. And there were some really cool shirts in there, like little band shirts and everything, but they were all like discards, and we kind of stepped back and we're like, this could be something. This looks really cool. And we were already, one of them that I made, I was like, this could be day 2 Lollapalooza outfit. And specifically day 2, we showed some of our friends, and they're like, I would wear that one. And we kind of accidentally just like started the business then and there, and then I never stopped from that day, every single day forward. And I think that the coolest part was getting a band shirt that someone requests or whatever, or that I just decided to make, and then being able to add to the conversation of something that I already love so much. So for example, like, I don't know, like a Nirvana shirt. Things like it may seem just like, you know, like a normal Nirvana shirt, but it's like, that's everything to me. It's everything. So this wall has been kind of like a work in progress for almost like 8 years. I think it explains a lot about like why I do what I do, and you can see a lot of kind of parallels with like shirts I've made and artists that I like deeply, deeply love. You can see that I'll be more inclined to make a shirt. You know, I'll be more inclined to make like a Tame Impala shirt or like a Jimi Hendrix shirt, because like these artists just mean so much to me. You know, it's like why I do what I do. So it's my spin on it and my take. I'm getting to share that with the world and actually have people wear these shirts. You know, it's art that you live your life in, and what's better than that?